Welcome back to Doomsday Prepper. It's good to see you are ready for whatever comes next. In a world where uncertainty is the only constant, preparedness is our way of staying ahead. Whether you're just getting started or you've been stockpiling for years, this is the place to share tips, gear, and strategies.
Welcome back to Doomsday Prepper this fine, warm morning. It's a little bit chilly out, but it's not too bad. So I'm going to be going over some news headlines this morning. The first headline we got is coming out from Bloomberg, where they are saying that North Korea may end up sending Putin 100,000 troops for his war. 100,000 troops, man. So I was talking about this a few weeks ago when I made a video, and when this first came out that they were sending troops to Russia, it started off with a couple thousand, and in that video I said, if they're not going to stop at 10,000, at 10,000, what's going to stop them from going to 20, 30, 40, 50,000? And it comes out that they're going to be sending up to 100,000 troops. Now, it doesn't say that they will be sending them all at once. It says that they will be dispatched with troops rotating over time rather than in a single deployment, which is good, but is also bad because they're going to get frontline experience. And they recycle these troops in and out. These troops are going to be coming out with combat experience, and they're going to be training all these other troops in North Korea. Like I was saying a few weeks ago. Anyways, let's jump into this other article. Russian launches massive attacks on Ukraine infrastructure, which is no big thing. Every winter they launch attacks on Ukraine's infrastructure, and most importantly their electrical grid. And tit for tat, Ukraine does the same thing back to Russia. It's coming out saying that at least 10 people were killed in the strikes which had hit a Kyiv capital, as well as multiple targets in several regions including Donetsk, Lviv, and Odessa, and is the largest coordinated assault since early September. So jumping from there, we got another headline, and that one's Zelensky war will end sooner with Trump as president, and this is quotation marks, will end sooner. So Ukraine's President Zelensky says he is certain that the war with Russia will end sooner than it otherwise would have once Donald Trump became president. We don't know. This is getting so far along now that you just really don't know what's going to happen. A lot of people think that Donald Trump's going to come into office, he's going to save everything, we're not going to go to World War III. And there's, you have no idea what these other countries are thinking or what they're planning or what their real long-term goal is. So in order to say that, it's just ludicrous. Like, you don't know what these world leaders are up to. You don't know what Putin's up to. You don't know what Kim Jong-un's up to. You don't know what she's up to. And that's just the bottom line, is that, as much as people would like to believe that Trump will solve everything, it's just not going to happen. So, the best we can do is cross our fingers and hope for the best, right? But at the end of the day, that's why we prep. So this one is coming out from Fox News, and this one says that a migrant armed with a loaded AR15 attacked police in a deep blue city, then are released back into the population. Guess what deep blue city that is? If you guess New York, then you are completely correct. So it says here, and this one's a suspected pair of migrants, one of whom was strapped with a loaded, and it says strapped, it's funny, with a loaded machine gun, are roaming New York City streets again after they attacked 2 police officers while resisting arrest last week. You can't make this crap up. Are you serious? Abraham Sosa, 20, who lives above a daycare center in the Bronx, was spotted trespassing and urinating inside an unauthorized tunnel area above the Bronx subway station on November 5th around 4:30 p.m. Alright, a brief struggle ensued when the 20-year-old Christopher Mayhem jumping in to interfere with the arrest I'm just going to skip ahead because this is a long article. During the altercation, a loaded and defaced Palmetto State Armory PA-15 firearm fell out of Sosa's backpack, according to police. Sosa was hit with a slew of charges, including criminal possession of a machine gun, criminal possession of a loaded firearm and defaced weapon, resisting arrest, and obstruction of governmental administration. He was also slapped with a trespassing assault on a police officer, and assault, as well as 25 other criminal possessions of weapons with a bullet, police said. So he was released without bail, and Sosa was sent to Rikers Island. $25,000 bond, and it was posted on November 12th. I want to know who paid that bond. That's kind of interesting, right? They come here, and they got an AR-15 and a backpack, and someone posted a $25,000 bond for them. So the Times of Israel is reporting this morning that Israel hit nuke facilities research. Yeah, I posted about this the other day, right? It's funny we didn't hear about it until just now. Which is, the government was saying, you can't go after Iran's nuke facilities and this and that, because that'd be a red line. And here comes to find out a month later that they did. So, Israel airstrikes in Iran last month destroyed an active nuclear weapons facility in Parchin. An Axios News site reported Friday, citing 3 U.S. officials, 1 currently Israel official, and 1 former Israeli official. The report came as the UN nuclear watchdog prepares to vote on blah, blah, blah. According to Axios, the strike occurred, blah, blah, blah. Hours-long operation on October 25th, what came in response to earlier Iranian attack in Israel, destroyed sophisticated equipment used to design the explosives that could surround uranium in a nuclear device. So this is great news. The Israel strike will make it much harder for Iran to develop nuclear explosives devices in the long run. So yeah, this is great. This is great news. So, the world is becoming, I want to say, more chaotic. And with more chaos, you have more chaos. So chaos breeds chaos. So prep, stay vigilant, make sure you have everything you need. So don't forget to subscribe to Doomsday Prepper. Hit the bell icon for updates. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think is going on. Let us know how you're prepping, and if your family is prepping, and let us know what you think is the most important aspect of prepping.
Thanks for hanging out. Stay safe out there. And don't forget to subscribe to Doomsday Prepper for all your survival tips and tricks. See you next time.